Mutables. Let's clear the energy. Gemini. Messages. Spirit, please. Gemini. Well, that's your end card. You've made the wrong choice, Gemini. Bad choices, negative energy, problems with the hands, arms, shoulders, communications, and siblings. Those born on the 6th or the 24th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. This is separations and partings. Aries energy, it's all about your self-worth, your image and new beginnings. There is an offer there, but you are torn between what you should do and what you want to do. A choice needs to be made, and at the minute you're making the wrong decisions. You're being stubborn, overbearing and expecting people to fall in line with you. Your way or the highway, not taking no for an answer. It may or may not be successful. It could be an Aries individual. It rules the head and face, image and birth. Those born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way, but things are not clear. It's a path of blood and tears and confusion. Those born on the 18th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. 2 dogs. Those born 1970 plus or minus 12, and a Cancer is mentioned. A year from now, if you accept an offer, there will be some improvement, but it is an opportunity that you may miss through bad choices, a bad decision. So be careful, think carefully before you make any sort of decision. Oh, and it came out by itself. Release your ex. 1 minute. There's a parcel. Thank you, darling.
Is it Marcy you love you?
Yeah, thank you. Sorry about that. Yeah, release your ex. It's time to release your ex. Even if you feel like you may still be carrying baggage from a past relationship into the next one, and that's not a good thing, is it? Clear your energy so that you can take this offer of a new beginning and make it successful. Yeah, it's all about material things again, and this is the issue we're having with the astrology and everything, isn't it? It's what are you concentrating on? Is it finances or emotional life? There needs to be some sort of balance. It's also about marriages, friendships, etc. Taurus rules the neck and throat, So something has to be spoken, and material things. There are three classes of people: those who see when they're shown, and those who refuse to see. And that's what you're coming up against. You're about to grow something, but it's got to be rooted in a solid, practical ways. You may be placing too much value on money. Taurian energy means that you only believe in what you can see or touch, and need to be convinced. You consider yourself a realist. That said, Spirit have other ideas, and they possibly will be around you at this time. And this card comes up in a reading: money issues will have a bearing on the matter, whether obvious or not so obvious. Bank accounts, counting change, accumulating funds, any matter to do with finances will come into play. It's a sensuous card of sex, food, comforts, and a passionate lover may be on the horizon. You may connect with a paramour who wishes to take care of you, or vice versa. The desire for comfort and relaxation will be part of this issue. There may be a Leo involved. Try not to be too controversial or eccentric, and you will want to do things by the book. But remember that the Taurus is slow to be riled. One says there could be massive explosions. You have to deal with finances, capital investment, and your possessions. It's a good time to build on what you have, and also an excellent time to invest in real estate. Virgo, messages, Spirit, please. What do you need to know? Handsome stranger coming into your life. That's the Gypsy card for the tall, handsome stranger. It's communications, fast moving, taking action, immature energy though, or something that's only just beginning. Very passionate. Yep, someone is cutting something out of their lives, or it is advice needed, or bad advice given. Doctors, priests, lawyers, Geminis, Libra, Aquarius, you're ready to give up. You have to be patient. Spirit is saying, please be patient. Your ships are about to come in. There will be an ending because there's 9 wands there, and he's bringing an extra one in so that you can release those burdens. It's time to cut something out of your life. You've been patient enough. However, they are minor arcana cards, so this is not a massive problem, I don't believe. Yeah, this is your soulmate. So whoever this is, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius possibly, it's a new beginning in this. Yes, this is your soulmate. Soon you'll be able to lay down the burdens. Could be a fire sign child involved, and that's why it's been such a problem. Yeah, Aries. Aries about head, face, image and birth. So there may be a child being born, a fire sign child being born. Number 13 may be important. Yeah, brand new beginnings, perhaps the conception of a child. So what are we in now? June, July, August, September. So an Aries child could be born next year. It's okay to push now, just don't push too hard. They make no effort to pretend to be something they are other than what they are. So nor should you. But in their eyes, they're number one. Everyone needs to understand this. Aries tend to be genuine people who are not into playing games. They like matters to move fast unless they've got something else in their chart. Since Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, it represented by the primal human, one who must protect and defend. Aries people are highly ambitious and want to accomplish things quickly and in a nonsense way. Competition is what Aries is all about. Many feel the need to compete when the other party doesn't even care to. Traditionally, Aries is a warrior sign, which means being always on the defensive, ready for action. The Aries style of relating is that of using force, not of a peacemaker. They're interested in sports, and a number of Arians have a fascination with weapons. You will work best in situations where you make your own decisions rather than acting as an underling. You may even find a supporting cast to help you finish your work. You must be responsible and disciplined in all your actions, and you will want to get things started and forge ahead. Do not buckle under the dramas and trivialities of others. This card marks a period where you are forceful and headstrong. In love affairs, you will want to take the lead. You may attract spontaneous and enthusiastic lovers. Be ready to reach new plateaus. There will be an opportunity for more than one lover. Do not act with aggression, especially in emotional dramas. You or your partner will expect total freedom. However, avoid being quick-tempered, because when this card turns up, there's a need for caution. Be steady and measured rather than hot-blooded and impulsive. This marks a time where you need to be sensitive to the concerns of others. You may find yourself running into walls, and you will not want to compromise right now, but you should do just that. Sometimes it's best to allow bygones to be bygones and let go. Any fighting or conflict will not serve you at this time. Care must be taken to not be foolish or rash. However, it's time to work for a cause and get things started. Just make sure you always finish what you start. Sagittarius, messages, Spirit, please, Sag. Do you need to know? Oh, Sagittarius, you're in your own cards. So, addictions, impatience, a time where your faith is being tested and you will learn something. So, be very careful of alcoholics, drug addicts, chocoholics, shopaholics, gamblers, etc. Any addictions that are not good for you. So, for those born on the 14th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. So, yeah, someone's wearing a false mask and lying. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. No, sorry, could be a Gemini. It can't be a Libra, Aquarius. Sorry, my head's a bit fuddled. Could be something or someone new in your life. It's medical matters not going well. It could be a drug dealer. It could be any sort of criminal person, or just someone wearing a false mask in a situation. Deceit and lies. Those born the 1st or the 28th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Gemini rules the head, arms, shoulders, so there could be issues there, and communications and siblings. You need to take action. in a mature way. There is possibly a Pisces involved, a child, or a water sign energy, or offers and communications of love. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. There's trouble brewing somewhere. So watch out for it. Don't be too impatient. Don't lose it. Try to stay calm and be mature. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, somebody's playing mind games and it's probably a Gemini. And the Magician is mentioned twice. So first on the 28th, massively important. It's really, that's the same card as that. You need people to tell you the truth. It's to do with magic and medicine. A trickster and insanity. The stupidity found in so-called intelligence. When it's not connected to the heart or the feelings, it's imagination, but symbolises liars when it comes to double talk and mixed meaning. This may be gaslighting, causing purposeful confusion in the minds of others to gain something not really deserved. Psychological games and puzzles. Freudian slips where someone says something that they never intended to but actually reveals their real thoughts. Whatever the occurrence and how you communicate through writing or speaking is of utmost importance here. Composition, writing or editing may figure in. Friendship could be the best option for now. This time has not yet ripened to enter a relationship with a person. You may attract a partner or a friend who is non-emotional, highly rational and objective. These lovers or friends may be offended by flip remarks or jokes over serious matters. You may become involved with someone who double talks. This is a card of brothers and sisters as well as twins. Now marks a period which involves observation, reasoning, taking things apart and putting them back together. Travel, maps, staying in motion, so you may be going on a trip, a more noteworthy vacation than the usual trips you take. The matter in question is best served by using intellect. Codes and forms of magic also figure in. So speaking, travel, speed, coordination, adeptness, arguments, glibness and technology. If you have a Pisces sibling, be aware. Pisces, we just spoke about you in Sagittarius energy, so what's going on there? What do you need to know? Getting over being stabbed in the back or a passing, an actual passing of someone. 10 weeks is mentioned. This has been a very hurtful situation. You have to release the pain. Something has ended, but you're getting over it. You're strong and can handle this. You've fought the demons within and without. You've been carrying a heavy burden, but you're on the last stretch. But there are enemies that you need to overcome. You are strong enough to achieve this. your self-expression is massively important. So the way you express yourself, go with your heart. There may have been problems with the back because of this heavy burden that you've been carrying, but you're on the last stretch home now. Just watch out for this enemy, who could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Those born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past it. For your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Leo is mentioned. Yep, you can't control this situation. Just let go. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Don't try and force things or control others. Just go with the flow. Because your enemies are trying to trip you up. So let go and release this negative energy. It has to end. Yeah, what you earn owns you. It's not what you believe you earn. Again, the number 26. So 26 is massively important for some reason. Someone's been juggling too many things, trying to do too much by themselves, or sitting on the fence. Wealth is the ability to truly experience your life. You will earn it. It is a house of money. It isn't always to do with money and possessions. It's about ownership, maintaining comfortable shelter, living up to personal values and self-esteem. It is about what we decide to utilise or manifest in the physical realm. The desired results, which will always be quantifiable rewards, comfort, and also familial happiness. So it could be to do with siblings and family. When this card turns up, it's a time to concentrate on more practical issues. How do you handle your finances? How do you look out for yourself in terms of shelter? How are you being rewarded? And are you making a good living at what you love? It's time where you need to protect your resources to manage those things that you earn in a mature and equitable way. When this card presents itself in a spread, it's about sowing seeds for a good harvest. It's time to build, accumulate, toil, and manage. Meeting up with stubborn individuals or being unyielding yourself could also be an issue. It is important to stay the course, but also to be flexible when dealing with others, so don't try and control them. Music, especially the human voice or issues concerning the voice box, may somehow figure in. Maintain a good appearance. No matter what your question or focus, money, earnings and material assets will play a part. Usually this is an extremely positive card, indicating significant financial rewards if you stay on your path and remain diligent and committed to all you do. It's ruled by Taurus, which is the neck and throat and material assets. With patience, gradual advancement and solid achievement is on its way. The only warning is to be cautious where financial concerns. It's possible if you come into money, you may meet with unscrupulous people who will try to take it from you. However, do consider the other cards in the spread in relation to your question. So don't try and control things. Watch out for someone who's your enemy who will try and take something away from you. It's stubbornness, slothfulness and developments that come about slowly or seem to drag. You will not be able to rush things. In most instances, this card indicates an abundant harvest, no matter how fast or delayed it may be. It will arrive. Thanks for listening.